What's up, guys? The event just wrapped up. My voice is gone. What an amazing time. Before I talk about my match, I just kind of want to touch on the event as a whole. Really, if you were there in person, you're going to understand what I'm going to say. It was the most electrifying atmosphere I have ever been part of, period. It's the most electrifying atmosphere that I have ever witnessed, period. As far as any event goes ever, like the feeling in the room was just incredible. The fans really showed up. They were loud and they were excited the entire time, start to finish. From the very first match with Coach Ray and Ryan Bellinger all the way through to Jerry and Alex. There was not a single moment where the action stopped and where the fans didn't bring the energy. Like, incredible. Really incredible. I cannot thank you all enough. If you showed up in person and you enjoyed it, thank you. Just thank you for being there, and thank you for being part of history, because this was really a historic event. If you guys bought the pay-per-view, obviously I didn't get to experience it from that point this time, but I hope that you guys could feel the energy as well, even over the screen. It truly was an amazing event. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't watched it yet. I will spoil my match, so just heads up if you don't know about that. But I don't want to spoil the other matches, but I will say, wow, John Brzenk, wow. I mean, if I had to pinpoint a moment in this incredible event that the energy was at the highest, John Brzenk versus Leonidas. Wow. Wow. I got chills. Everyone in the building was sweating, but they had chills from watching John Brzenk do what he did to Leonidas. Incredible match. Thank you to the team that was involved. Real quick again, guys, before I get into my Devon match. The team that was involved was incredible. JPC Entertainment, with all the lighting and the sound, the in-person sound, I should say, and the LED screens and just everything like that. They did phenomenal. Great job to all the broadcasting guys as well, all the camera guys, everyone involved today. I can't thank them enough. And, most importantly, thank you to Engin Terzi for allowing East versus West 14, the very first East versus West in North America, to be represented by us in Florida. I really did do my best to make the event as good as I possibly could. I know it wasn't perfect, but thank you, Engin, for trusting me to do my best and to deliver a good show. So I'm really hoping everyone enjoyed it. Now, to get into my match with Devon, spoiler, I'm gonna talk about my experience from start to finish. So, first of all, thank you to Devon. I mean, one of the all-time greats, in my opinion. Maybe the second greatest of all time. I'll never replace John, but I mean, he's definitely in the conversation as one of those guys. He's done more for our sport than almost anyone else. I mean, you talk about someone who has impact on arm wrestling, Devon Larratt is the man. His social media presence is incredible. His promotion is incredible. And it really was my honor to be able to pull him. Somehow talking myself into this match was, incredible. Because it's always been my goal since I started arm wrestling 9 years ago now. Wow, it's been 9 years. 9 years ago, it was my goal to get to have a match with all of the legends, all of the guys that I'm watching, all of the guys that are inspiring me to be a better arm wrestler. Guys like John Brzenk, who I got to pull. Guys like Ron Bath, who I got to pull. Guys like Todd Hutchings, that I got to pull. And, now finally, Devon Larratt. Like, it's such an honor. It really is such an honor. I can't believe it happened. Like, for me, it's a dream come true. Regardless of the result, like it's a dream come true. And that's why you guys, I hope what you guys saw was me putting absolutely everything on the line, doing as much as I possibly could to drag the match out as long as possible, because I didn't want this experience to end because it is truly incredible for me. There's a few guys I haven't checked off the list. Don't think that's the complete list, but Devon was one that I found or I thought would be difficult to get, but the smack talking worked. It got me into a match. Thank you again, Engin, for setting it. And yeah, so let's start with my experience. I don't want to get into too much detail as far as a match breakdown goes, but my experience was a lot more relaxed than I expected to be. Like the trash talking, to me, it became a game, and I was trying to just get Devon worked up, and it seemed like it was working a bit. He came up to me after and we talked a little, but it really seemed like the trash talk was working, which is so much fun to me. So that was a fun game that we were playing. The setup, I felt good. I felt good with blocking him and not allowing him to do the tricks that he usually does. If you watch our match and you go and you watch, for example, him and Hermes, like, I just felt I was able to talk my way out of getting destroyed in the setup. And when I say compare me and Hermes, by no means am I saying that we are on the same level. Like, of course, Hermes destroys me. I just mean as far as like mentally playing the games, I feel like I did well. I feel like I was able to execute my game plan, and it's just incredible that I even was able to do anything at all. Obviously by the end it was pretty one-sided, but in the beginning it was very entertaining. I think at least that's what everyone in person thought. It was just a lot of fun, entertaining, and yeah, again, just thank you so much to Devon. If you guys haven't seen the picture of me smiling, it's like my all-time favorite picture now. Like, in my head, I'm thinking I'm up 1-0 on Devon Larratt, and he's surging, and I see his face red. He's surging, trying to pin me, and I'm just holding center. And I'm like, this is just an incredible moment, one that I will never forget. And I had to smile at the camera. And I'm so glad that the camera was on. It wasn't on a different angle, because now I have such an amazing picture. That will probably be my favorite picture for a very long time. If you haven't seen it, you can look at my Instagram. But I'm sure most of you guys have seen it. What's my opinion? A lot of people are asking what's my opinion on Devon in the 105 category. I think Devon needs to get situated at this weight a little bit longer before he goes after Petrenko or Dadikian. I would like to see him face some of the guys 5 to 10, maybe one or two of those guys, then get into a match with Hutchings, Dadikian, Prudnik again, and then finally face Petrenko. I think if you give Devon 1, 2, or 3 matches before facing Petrenko, I think he will be extremely dominant against Petrenko. I think if you gave him the title match, next month or something, that Petrenko might be too much, because Petrenko is absolutely amazing. But guys, it takes time to adjust into your body weight, and Devon has not been at this body weight for very long. He was 270 plus pounds for 3 years, so it's going to take time. But when I say this, I have the most respect for Devon out of anyone. I'm a huge Devon fan, like I hope I've explained by now. But anyways, I've been rambling long enough. My wife wants to go get dinner. We are exhausted. We have not eaten or slept or anything. I just showered, and I'm like, okay, let's make a quick video, and then let's go. But I think I got a battle scar on my left arm somehow. Like, I just noticed that. I don't know what happened. Anyways, and also that strap was burning me. By the way, it wasn't Devon's strap. It's a Grip Arm Sport strap. Thank you to Grip Arm Sport for sponsoring the event. Thanks, guys.